Hi, I'm Andrew Miller, Chief Operating Officer of the Minnesota Vikings. I'm here to tell my story as part of Mindshare Partners' Leaders Go First campaign. In April 2020, just a few weeks into the pandemic, I joined a virtual all staff meeting. I was nervous about what I was going to say, but I knew that it was the right thing to do as a leader. I was planning on sharing something that I had only shared with a couple of people in my life and hadn't even told my mom or my siblings. I addressed our staff from behind the comfort of my laptop screen and I told them, I know that many of you are struggling with your mental health right now. And I can relate to you because I have also had mental health challenges and I've battled depression throughout most of my life. I've had deep, dark periods of depression starting the first time between my junior and senior years of high school. I'm not extroverted to start with. And when depression started, I withdrew from my family and my friends, believing that they didn't want to spend time with me, which made things even worse. It created a vicious downward spiral, causing my diet, exercise, and sleep patterns to change, which made it even worse and felt like things would never get better. Eventually, I began seeing a psychologist. And as I returned to my routines in school, seeing my friends, playing sports, focusing on my studies, I began to feel better. But high school wasn't the only time I've suffered from depression. I've experienced it throughout my career, even as I've experienced other things that occur in life, the end of relationships, the death of my father, being laid off, and other career setbacks, even as I've become more senior as an executive. In more recent years, when I've recognized the symptoms of depression starting, I focus on exercise, diet, sleep, socializing, and my support system. And I focus on trying to get back into healthy routines. I know that my mental health is something I need to stay on top of and to be proactive about it, or it can pull me right back in. I also know it's not easy for everyone, so I encourage you to get the help you need, whether through therapy or medications if necessary. If people are physically ill, they go to the doctor, they take medicines. But too often we look inwardly, we try and solve mental health challenges ourselves, when that may not be the best solution. After I shared my story first with my coworkers, I reached out to my siblings and my mom to tell them because an interview I did with Lindsay Young for our Viking series on mental health called Getting Open was about to be published. As soon as I shared, floods of people reached out to me. I was frankly shocked at the number of people that thanked me and told me about their mental health challenges. I was surprised not only at the number of people that had experienced mental health challenges, but also at the gratitude they had for someone in my position sharing my story. So, why did I share my story with my Vikings colleagues in 2020, and why am I sharing with you now? At the Vikings, we care deeply about the holistic well being of all of our employees, whether players, coaches, members of our front office staff. We're striving to achieve significant goals as an organization, whether it's winning Super Bowl championships, providing a world class fan experience, making a positive impact in our community, and ultimately building upon the incredible legacy of the Vikings organization. In order to do that, we need every member of our organization to perform at a high level, both on and off the field. Performance at work is not our entire focus. We want members of the Vikings organization to be fulfilled as family members, as friends, and as members of their communities. We make mental health resources available to all staff members. We encourage Vikings employees to focus on their mental health and well being. We also use our platform as an NFL franchise in an attempt to break the stigma and to normalize conversations about mental health through our Getting Open series, which featured players, coaches, Vikings legends, and executives sharing their mental health stories. As leaders, we can make difference in other people's lives. You will benefit as an organization, and we will benefit as employees, knowing that your culture is supportive and cares about their mental health. I encourage you to be vulnerable. I encourage you to share your story with your staff members, your friends, and your families, and make people you care about know that it's okay to share their stories. Everyone watching this video, know that you matter. It's okay to not be okay, and please seek the help you need when you need it. Thank you.